Hi everybody, 早上好，下午好, bonsoir, bonjour, what everything you want. Say hi to everybody. Thanks for sharing with me this time to share some thoughts, some insights about how can we perform good trainings in this crazy quarantine. So the main thing, the main aim for me is to make this time useful for you. So we want to use our time properly and try to optimize the trainings. As a coach, as a wushu athlete and a sports scientist, I will add some key points to our actual exercises to strengthen the inner muscles, to make the things really profitable. Okay? So let's do it. I think that at this time, as a wushu teachers or wushu athletes or this kind of people that want to train every day, you have concerns, many concerns. For me, if I think all of you, the main thing is, okay, what will happen with my jumping ability? What will happen with my landing skills? What will happen with my skills and also with my flexibility? All the things that we do with 14/8 space. So it's difficult to perform in a house. Not everybody has a big gym in our house and tons of weights. So for me, this time it's we have to make a big point here. Workouts. The point here is to improve. It's time to prevent future issues. So many times we see people in the world championships, in the Europeans, in the nationals that have power, but others have skills and others have the body, but only a few have the three things. Now it's time to improve one of these or maybe two in our houses. So here the main point will be, okay, I need to train. I want to improve my jumping skill. Can I improve it or not? What do you think? If you were training these 2 months or in a weekly basis, okay, you have many training background in this time with enough rest to manifest that adaptations. Okay, training is always about adaptation. Some adaptation is like an Amazon packages. Like okay, I train in a week, I have improvements, good. But when you are an athlete, experienced athlete or a wushu athlete, many times you have China post packages, you know, 1 month or 2 months or maybe 3 to improve one skill. Okay, that's difficult. So this time will be profitable for us, will be good for help our parts, our inner, our small injuries that we are not conscious about that we have, but when we stop, we feel like, okay, oh, my knee, I have an issue here or not. But with tension, with the training, we forget all that things. So this time we will try to focus in other parts, because okay, we can improve our power, but most of the times we have more technique than pure strength in our inner muscles to break the forces that we show in a 720, in a 540 degrees, in a Tenkon Feijao, in other kind of jumps. So we can fix that. We can do many exercises to fix that. The first part of the practice will be centered about hip training, strength training for the hamstrings, for the adductors, for avoiding groin pain, that in wushu for my dear Victor is a big issue, because Victor has the body, but he lacks a little bit of strength in the hip. So now he have improved a little bit, but he wants to perform even better, so he needs to make all the efforts to improve that inner strength. When I say strength, I'm talking about strength, not only power, because wushu people is so powerful. We manifest movements at highest speeds, at the highest speed, and that is power. But we need pure strength. We need really pure strength. Why? Because we need to break all that forces. When we do a mau, we need to break the forces, because if not, we see these things: knees collapsing, ankles having sprains, and hips getting worse and worse and worse. So the first part of practice will be about hip and strength of these parts, okay? The second part will be, sorry about Facebook, okay. The second part will be about eccentric training, about how can we break that forces to avoid problems in the future, okay? And the third part is a personal part, because I have a close relation with these years with many podiatrists in Spain, and they taught me about the importance of training the core of the feet, of both feet, because when we see knees collapsing, many times it's about ankle mobility, but also hip strength. So we will try to fix these two issues, okay? So now, let's do it. I show you some specific exercises for the hip, but it's not a training class, so we have to warm up. Don't worry, take care, practice with me. If you have doubts, I will pause, see your comments, and then chat. At the end, I will chat with all of you and see all the things, okay? Good. Okay, for the hips, the main thing with the glutes and the inner hip muscles is about rotating and externally and internally. So we can do this kind of approach. I show you. In a stretching position, like a diabu, but with the knee on the ground, we will try at the first without weight, but then we can add some weights and perform this kind of exercise. Try to extend your hips, go straight, and then sit straight. Core muscles should be tight, okay, like that and like that. Okay, I show you another perspective to see this. Okay, this is an exercise that you can perform in a repetition scheme, like 10, 20 reps, not more, but in a controlled manner, okay? We have to control all the range of movement and then go up, because all the small muscles in the hip will strengthen with enough time of tension. The problem is when we not have time and attention enough to improve our body, okay? You do it? You do it also in Facebook? Okay. If you lose this video, don't worry. I will upload it on the YouTube channel of my company, so don't worry. I will send you privately. So, okay, this is the first exercise. It's a hip extension exercise. We can add weights. Don't worry. If you have pain, try to not to do it now. Okay, we have to avoid pain. Okay, we are walking around pain every day, but one thing is suffering a little bit, have tension, muscle tension. Another thing is we have to distinguish that pain. Hip pain, it's a, a concrete pain, it's a real pain. The other thing is, okay, I have tight my muscles, oh, okay, maybe like DOMS, like delayed onset muscular soreness. Okay, we can do this exercise also in an easy manner with that band that I was talking about, a real band, not this thin band, but we can stretch that to get some tension, and from here go up. We can use it even for wushu people only, with debout position, with the rotation, okay, dan debout and straight, dan debout and straight, always without pain, please, always without pain. There, okay, there, okay. You understand that kind of exercise, it's easy, okay. We can also, when we have some pain, actually we have pain in the hip, we can use this maneuver to, with tension in the band, with real tension, okay, with a big band, try to decoaptate our hip, to pull it apart, pull there, and we perform the movement that we have problem. For example, debout, or for example, okay, mabu, and we have that tension. Go up and go down, go up and go down. Okay, good. We were talking about hip mobility, hip strength, and if you want to have control and strength in the hip, we can do something with our body. You can add this to increase the sensation of control, or even only approaching to a wall. We put it here in the opposite hip, and we will raise our knee, okay? We can support with the wall, okay? Open the hip without balancing like Titanic, okay? I don't want Titanic here. Okay, let's do it again. Raise, open, rotate without losing this, and go back again. Raise, open, rotate. The first 10 you will don't have any problem, but when you come to 15 or 20, you will cry here. Rotate, go up, open, rotate, wow! And if you want to strengthen this exercise, put a weight in the ankle and you for sure will have the sensation, okay? It's not that easy, but it's a good exercise for hip problems, to strengthen our control, motor control, and the inner geminus muscles that is inside the hip, okay? Good. But we can also strengthen the ability to our hip to land, our lateral landings, our gombu landings, okay? We can add this kind of variation, pushing this thing or pushing against the wall, okay? We flex our body, we make a straight line from the feet, knee, hip, okay? And try to push, 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 push. Isometric training, 7 seconds, okay. Relax. We don't have to tetanicate our bodies, okay? To make this kind of tremor like Parkinson people, okay? Go down and push, 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 push. If you have football, you can do it, and maybe you will feel even difficult. So we put apart our straight sword, and with the knee the same thing, but this time opening also the knee, and you will have for sure the sensation of, oh my goodness, this thing is getting tight. Let's 7 seconds and rest. Okay, if we want to train the neural basis, the neural thing, 7 seconds will be enough to recruit our motor units, our fast motor units, because when we land, we have fractions of a second, half a second, not more. Okay? First thing, hip, then ankle mobility. Also with a band and with an elevated surface like a chair, we can perform an exercise to improve our foot flexion, okay? Our ankle flexion. We put here in the astragalus, okay, and down here, and go as far as you can. Go as far as you can. Try to do it dynamically, okay? I am enjoying with this exercise. Okay. Okay. Let's maintain seconds. Okay. The most tension, the easier that you gain range of motion here. Okay. It's an anatomic trick that we pull the astragalus to increase our range of movement for the ankle. You can try it. And if you perform this kind of exercise at the first part of your training, you will enjoy the range of movement. But when you get up next day, you will have the same range of movement. So you have to do it every day. It's like when you do your first mapu. Was okay for that time, but next day you have to train again to put the body, okay, all the things in shape. Sorry. Okay. Good. Range of movement, ankle. We go for our hamstrings, okay? So for the hamstrings, we have two problems. When you have the summer break and you start training again, you do some jipangkung and you think, oh my god, I have pain for 5 days in my hamstrings. So we have to not lose the ability to perform high speed jipangkung, and then so for this thing, we have firstly to strengthen this part, but also to improve our peak velocity of jipangkung during all this time. Okay, so we can use now the towel in our heels, and we start with 2 legs, but later we can make it difficult to 1 leg. Okay, the rest of the body should be tight, like you were doing wushu, and go up and down, go up and down, go up and down, and go up and down. Okay, good. It's not easy, but this one will be much more difficult, okay? So we go up, if we can, and then break the forces. Okay, till the end. Okay, go up and break the forces. If you're able to do it concentrically, don't worry, try it. Go up and then go down, go up and then go down. For this kind of muscles, short repetition scheme, please, because these kind of exercises are hard for the muscles and they will get tightened so tight easily. Good. For the hamstrings, okay, I activate with this exercise, with the eccentric exercise, good, but we have to add some speed. ¿Qué pasó, Whisky? Ahí está. Okay, you know more wushu exercises than me for sure, but we perform some kind of 122, 122, 122, 122 at high speed, but in this time try to don't compensate, try to use a camera or a mirror to avoiding these kind of things, to strengthen your other hip, to make the body straight, okay? Chip and gun are great for these kind of things, okay? High speed, high speed, high speed, and then stretching a little bit, but not static stretching. Try to do dynamic stretching, and firstly, chest to the knee, then stretch, go, chest to knee, straight, go, chest to knee, straight, okay. And you then mix this exercise with, of course, more heights, with different approaches, like tantue, like dentue, and also going dynamically. Go, by, go, by, and go. Why this dynamic stretching? Because if we do it, we activate less the neuromuscular systems that avoid us the high speed stretching, okay? So for these things, stretching, chip and gun are okay, so we need to make sure that we don't have problems with our hamstrings. Many people have pain inside or in this side of the knee, in the surface, and they need also to strengthen with hip exercises, okay? Many hip exercises. I show only 2 or 3, but then we can do more. We can add this kind of exercise that I love so much, this kind of exercise like clamshells with a weight here, a full package of milk, and up, go down, up, go down. Okay, it's not a problem for you to strengthen the hips, but to add some control, we can perform this kind of exercise, sliding exercises, to show control and then go back. Firstly, eccentrically, go, 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 and I help the body to go up. And then, when you are able to do it, go down, go down, go down, at your range of movement, not this shit, and go. Up, open, 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 and go. Okay, when you open, try to maintain the control of the body. Okay, don't do it this thing. Okay, try to simulate your control of the wushu movements. Okay, you need to control it. Okay, this is the easy way. We can do it in a progression. Okay, we can put our knee in the sofa and going down, and also we can do it standing. The standing variation is like this. The weight in the center at the first, don't worry if you have all the weight here, but if you have the ability, first, okay, go and then up, try to push the ground with the knee, blocked knee, okay, the leg should be straight, go far you can, as far as you can, like a poo-poo, and go, okay, try to avoid this, okay, this thing is better. Okay, when you are able, try to pass some of your weight to the center of the body, okay? Let's show it. To the center of the body. Oh my fucking goodness! So tough. Go to the center, then go up. Yes, yes. That's good. Up. Okay, the repetition scheme here should be 6 to 10, not more. But at the first, then of course the overloading scheme will increase the repetitions or the speed. Okay, don't increase the two things at the same time. First repetitions, then increasing speed to control, to this kind of control. Okay, many things to talk still. Nah, not many. I will leave you, I think, in 5 or 10 minutes and we can chat. Okay, Facebook is okay? Good. We need something like when we have problems in the knee, we have overload in the knee, we can also, today I'm using too much this band, but it's a solution with 2 bands or with a big real band. We can do this kind, you see in Facebook, okay. This exercise you can locate in the internet. It's called TKE. TKE, it's like total knee extension. We try to extend and we put much more tension in our vastus medialis, that is responsible of the alineation of this thing, rotula, shin pad, shin? No, shin is tibia. I don't know how to say this word in English, but you know, this thing. Okay, but if it's not enough, we can add some tension, pushing, and pushing this thing against something. If you see me here and you see me here, you use the football and try to extend the knee and go. Extend the knee and go. Extend the knee, and now you are feeling the real tension in your vastus medialis. And go. This kind of exercise you can do it with a repetition scheme of 10 to 20. Okay, the quads allow many repetitions till they get exhausted. Good. We have the main things, and then 2 parts. One, exercises that you can do it to avoid problems in landings, like split squat. It's one of my favorites. It's a simulation of the squat, but with an eccentric part. Okay, many people do it like this. Okay, this is a real split squat, but I love to do it with a big step and trying to break with the body perfectly aligned and the knee in the same line that the toe. Okay, and go. Full range of movement. Try to put your glutes as close as you can and go. Then, and go with weight, with the cats, with the dog, with everything you have. Try to get your control, breaking the forces, avoiding this kind of valgus. Try to get the knee properly aligned. Okay, the repetition scheme here, it depends on the speed. If you are learning this kind of exercise, try to do it in 6 to 10 reps. Okay, then if you add weight, okay, you have to reduce the repetition scheme or reduce the speed. Okay, I control, first is control, then is strength. You need some load to increase your strength and your control. So it's an exchange, one to other one. Okay, more things. let's, of course, you can have, sorry Mr. Churchill, you can have, okay, you can have a big book to elevate your heel and to put it to increase the range of motion, okay, increase the range of motion, and go up, put and go down. Be careful with the outdoor, you know, the copyright things. Many people will get angry with you if they know that you use their book to perform this kind of exercises. Let me get some water. Okay, of course, with a small heel elevator, we can perform pistols, real pistols, but making this thing to increase the tension of the patellar tendon. Patella, okay, patella was the thing that I was talking about before. So, firstly, control, speed, okay. When you are able to do it, try to break the forces at the last second, like your stances. So, don't move, again. 4, 5 to 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and the rest should be about almost 5 or 8 times the time of tension, okay? You think, okay, it's too much. No. For the neural control, it's okay. For the endurance training is other thing, okay? But we need, firstly, neural control, strength, neural control. That's our main aim. We can do it like this, and of course, adding weights, but doing our wushu pose, wushu stance, okay, because we need to control the other hip, not here, okay. We try to don't train the mistakes, okay. If we have a trick to the judges to not see our 70 codes, okay, it's okay, but you should train without the tricks, okay? Try to improve first and then compete. Different things, competing and training. Many of us have the skill to hide our poo-poo till this change of rules, of wushu rules. Okay, let me see if I forget something. Okay, slide. Oh, my favorite one. You know, when we do a 720 or a wushu stance with many degrees of rotation, we have two problems. Of course, the landing, and then the forces that you use the force of your hips or your legs, boom, breaking the forces, but we have a rotation force that we have our countermeasures, our quadratus lumbar, our spine muscles. So we have to improve that core control. That is core also. Core is not only the front part, it's also the back part. Okay, so we can use this thing to make a spin with your body. Okay, I will show you. We cross to the contrary shoulder and rotate here. Okay, good. We rotate here and then we go back and break. Rotate, break. Rotate, break. Try to don't train the mistake. Okay, I'm getting realized about I'm going too much to one knee, so I need to correct that. Even with this band throwing me to the ground, okay? Many 52 codes with that, well, 51. Good. You understand that kind of exercises? You can add variations, jumping and then adding more strength, more braking forces, more forces to the exercise, okay? So this is a way to train landings, to avoid problems of the landing, to avoid the control of the, okay, 45 degrees, bam, 51 code. Okay, it's a, oh, not bad. Good. And the last one, the last thing, we will train our foot core, okay? So we can do this together, even if you are only watching this video. Don't worry about the smell, you will not take anything. It's okay, whiskey, no problem at all. Good. With both, for example. Good. Okay, you see my beauty Facebook is watching or not? Let me put this other. Okay, right now it's okay. Hey, don't worry about my face. Okay, good. So, many of you have sprains, many kind of sprains. So, you need to use your core ankle muscles to avoid that kind of problems. So I will show you 3 exercises. The first thing is to, as I said before, to get control, to have control. So I will bet you, I will make you a bet about if you are able to play this kind of piano coordination. Okay, let's get our thumb of each foot, okay, up, going as high as you can, and then press the ground and raise the other fingers. You feel like your arch, your foot arch is getting like, oh, a great pain. Change and go. Change and go. Change and go. And change and go. Okay. It's not that easy, right? Good. So now try to expand your knees. Even you can use your hands, because the representation of the foot, of both feet in our brain, it's so small. It's called the homunculus. Even being Wushu people, the representation of our lower part of the body is small in the brain, so it's difficult to stimulate that part. So we have to expand that control. Even doing this kind of exercise, try to expand, open your little finger and your thumb of the foot and pull apart. Okay, relax. Okay, only abduction. Go, get apart, get the fingers apart the others. Spread. Okay, relax. You're feeling a little bit of tension, pain, muscles that were not trained. I've seen this kind of not exactly this kind of training, but the only people that I've seen training this, many of you for sure will have seen this, is Emilio Alpanseke and Jan Van Jung in that video, that old video of Wushu training. They perform some exercise, dynamic, but the control is the first part. So expand your fingers and now grasp the ground. Yeah. Like trying to press the ground. Okay. Open and press. If you have a towel, you can roll it under your feet. Okay. Now try to control. Okay. Raise your fingers, put down, open, open, up, down, 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 and try to coordinate and make these waves. Okay. Trying to control. Okay. Good. Also, we need to strengthen our mobility. So, like the ballet people, we need to increase the range of movement from the toes, like the gorilla. Okay, it's the gorilla pose, but yes, don't get scary if some toes knock. Okay, okay, okay. When we have control, we need to focus on other thing. We control the first part of the foot, we have mobility, we can touch our foot and look if there is mobility or not. Okay, this kind of test is okay. We should mobilize our body, our foot core, and also we have to control our calcaneus muscle. So we put to increase the control of lateral sprains, we have to control this thing and go down and up and go down and up and go down and up and go down and up. The repetition scheme here with the foot muscles and the calf raises, this kind of calf raises is high repetitions, 25, 30, depends of the weight. You can add weight, you can add a cat also, you can add a barbell or your father or your mother. We can raise tons with this kind of exercises. It's the best lever of the body. Good, I think that I'm not losing any of the main points here. So let me see you both. And for today it's okay for me. And if you have any questions, I can answer you. And also, if you need, write me. Jenny, hi Jen, how are you? Worst is Pubu. Benoit, you were talking with Victor. You were talking, making some. Okay. Okay. So if you have any questions, Benoit, okay, if you need something, please contact me and I can answer you or make some videos of corrections or what you need, both Instagram or Facebook. Don't worry, I'm here to help you if I can, and to see you in the next championships, I hope. So bye bye.